I am back with my last video in my colored pencil series. I am sharing with you my top 6 coloring pencils. Let's get into it. This video is really my top 5, but I had to include Black Widow in this list. So this is number 6. It is an honorable mention. These are my Black Widow pencils. They are wax-based pencils, and what I like about them is that they're not overly waxy and they don't create a lot of wax bloom. Love, love, love that. Here's something that I colored with these pencils recently, and I enjoyed using the pencils to color this. I didn't have any problem with wax buildup and all the stuff that I really don't like. Well, that didn't happen with these pencils. They are on my list, my honorable mention list. These are pretty good. Moving right on to number 5. Now it is time for me to share with you my top 5 coloring pencils. These are the pencils that I reach for the most. Coming in at number 5 is the Staedtler ErgoSoft Brilliant Colors. And this is how they look. As you can see, I've been using them a lot. Here is an illustration that I colored using these pencils. The portion of this illustration for which I used these pencils is right over here. The cupcakes and that little lollipop that says boo and the spider and I think the pumpkin, everything over here, I used these pencils. And I think it turned out pretty good. I'm proud of this. Number 5 is my ErgoSoft from Staedtler. Coming in at number 4 is Prismacolor Premier. I have the full set, but you know what? I don't reach for these that much, and that's probably why it's at number 4. Plus, I find them to be waxy. The lead is too soft. The lead breaks a lot. I don't be having the patience for all that. But when I want my illustration that I'm coloring to pop with the pigment, I go to these. I reach for these. Yeah, Prismacolor is number 4 on my list. Coming in at number 3 is Staedtler Design Journey. These are the 146C, and I've been using these a lot. They remind me of Caran d'Ache Pablo. I guess that's why I like them so much. I've colored this page using these pencils with the exception of this sweater and this sweater. I used a different pencil. But for the most part, this whole entire page, except for these 2 sweaters right here, I use these pencils. And for this Bobby Goods page, I use the Staedtler Design Journey pencils for the whole entire page. And it turned out pretty cute. Of the Staedtler pencils that I have, the Norris and the ErgoSoft, these are by far my favorite in the collection that I have. Number 3, I forgot to show you this illustration. Most of this picture is colored with the Staedtler pencils that I just showed you, with the exception of this area of the turkey and this blue turquoise area and the letters. Other than that, the rest of this page I colored using the Staedtler Design Journey 146C pencils. Okay, let me move on to number 2. Coming in at number 2 is the Faber-Castell Polychromos. You know I have a full set of these. I didn't want to pull out the full set. I just grabbed the little 12 set that I have. I really like these, and what I'm finding is that these pencils and my Staedtler pencils that I just showed you, as well as Caran d'Ache Pablo, they work exceptionally well in the Johanna Basford's books. So that's what I've discovered. No more wax pencils for me in her book because her book paper is too smooth for colored pencils. That's right, I said it. Now, I've colored a few things with the Faber-Castell Polychromos, and I want you to see those right here. This is the Polychromos. This is also Polychromos. This one is Polychromos. and this one is polychromos. This one up here, I used my Steadler that I just showed you. And this one right here is Caran d'Ache Pablo. So I found the pencils that I like to use on her paper, and I think I can move forward now with coloring in her books, because before I had an issue with using wax-based pencils. Number 2 is my polychromo pencils. Coming in at number 1 is the Caran d'Ache Pablo colored pencils. And I know these are artist grade, and I've read people say who are artists that we don't really need to use these because we're not really drawing and all that, but these are some good pencils. They really are, but they are expensive. I do not have a full set of these. Maybe somebody will give me some one day in the future, but until then, I will be rolling with my little 30 set and my little 12 set. I'm good. But these are oil-based pencils, and they are one of my favorites. My favorites. This is something that I colored using these pencils. I used the pencils here for the pumpkin, well, this area of the turkey and this whole part of the turkey. And I did the leaves here that are more of a turquoise color. And I did the lettering here with these pencils. And these pencils are so good. Yes. And you've seen my little small victories illustration that I colored. Let me show you that right quick. And you've already seen it, but I was just playing around with the pencils here. So these are the Caran d'Ache pencils here. That is it for that. Now that you know what my favorites are, let me know what your favorite pencils are. Drop that in the comment section. Thank you to everyone who has supported me in this coloring pencil series. You commented, you watched, you sent me messages. I appreciate you. I thank you for your support. Until next time, keep coloring. Bye.